This painting is called The Walk. The Walk takes place in New Orleans East in the early 90s. In the early 90s, myself, my mom, and my sister were living with my grandmother in the Bunker Hill neighborhood because of a small domestic violence situation that we had going on our house with my mom and my dad. So we moved in with my grandmother. I went from having my own room to actually sharing a king-size bed with my mom, my sister, and myself. So my mom worked overnight at Charity Hospital. I played Pee Wee football for Joe Brown Park. So my mom would drop me off and my dad would pick me up. Well, now staying with my grandmother, there's nobody to pick me up. Well, the first day, mom bring me to practice. My cousins come get me. The second day I go to football practice, my mom has to go to work early. I get dressed, walk in the living room where all my family's at, aunties, uncles, cousins, and I ask, hey, can anybody bring me to football practice? It was like a choir, everybody unison. No, we told after we wasn't bringing you to football practice, we're not going to start doing this. You are not our responsibility. And I was like, wow, like I'm a kid. So at that moment, I made a decision. I put my helmet on and respectfully, I mumbled under my breath, fuck this. I'm going to practice. And I started walking. The walk was 1.5 miles. I remember crying. I remember saying, man, to hell with everybody. And I remember vividly thinking, somebody is going to stop, pick me up, and bring me to football practice, but it didn't happen. So I ended up making it to Joe Brown Park. It was nighttime. When I arrived, a woman saw me and she said, hey, little boy, are you out here by yourself? And I said, yeah. She said, where are your parents? And I said, my mom's at work. 5 seconds after that, coach said, hey, Sean, you out here by yourself? She made a pivotal decision in both of our lives, and she said, he is with me. So I get in the car with her and her son, and they bring me to my grandmother's house. Before I get out, she said, little boy, you sure you live here? And I said, yeah. She's in the middle of the street. So I get out, and she peels out. I haven't even got to the curb yet. So I go inside, and the beautiful, most confusing thing that I've ever experienced in my life is realizing when I walk in this house that nobody realized I had left. It was business as usual. When I walked through the living room, people watching TV, I walked through the hallway. I went to our bedroom and I sat on the bed and I made a declaration to myself that I was responsible for what I wanted in life. It was my responsibility to guide myself in what I want in this life. And it's up to me to take every walk that I possibly can for my unique life.